strange decision to come here, knowing that I could only work for 3 months and then I had to apply again. And I came with my family. Now, at the beginning, you heard that when you raise your glass in Finland, you say "kippis." All right. So in England, it's cheers. So first of all, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Come on, pick your glasses up.
Cheers.
Right. Secondly, we say bottoms up. So bottoms up. And thirdly, we say down the hatch. Down the hatch. In 1981, I met my brother-in-law, who taught me a very important fact at that time about the Finnish drinking culture. And it was, once you take the top off a bottle of whiskey, the top only goes back on when the bottle is empty. And in my strange way, I translated "kippis" to "keep pissed," which means in English, keep drunk. And for a while I was going around saying, keep pissed. So being immersed into the Finnish culture, it's a very difficult thing to do, to understand what is actually happening. And we've heard from the past speakers that trust is an element. I did not discover trust for 5 or 6 years, having come from a teaching culture where there was a lack of trust. The trust had been corrupted by officials, administrators, who were changing things so that I could not work in a pure way with my students. I call that a corruption of what the teacher wants to do with the students. Student-centeredness was not possible fully. When I came to Finland, I just did not believe that this was happening. And only by observing and talking and testing, tasting, I found out that it is at a very deep level, but you can't understand it through books. And I think, as Alexandre said, he came to Finland having read books, but he didn't understand at a deep level until he had tasted and touched. Now, tasting and touching are with people too, and I want a special thanks for my colleagues who made my job wonderful. I want to thank Ivy very, very much. Glasses. So, down the hatch. Are you drinking? Yes. She's driving. She's thinking, how much can I really drink? Virpi and also this lady over here who told me to swim in the sea in Olinda, knowing there were sharks. Why, Cisco, do you want me to swim in the sea? Brian, I just want to see the sharks. And this is the kind of relationship that we have. Which is the same relationship I've had with my wife for many years. And it was like deja vu. I want to thank Irma, who was my mentor, an extremely wise and precious person who has taught me a lot, listened and guided me in my job. No matter how old you are, you have something to learn, and Irma was that. I want to thank Maria, who got me out of many difficult situations and was always there, always quietly working in the background. She's like a Rolls-Royce engine. You're driving, you never hear it. And then I call her the gorgeous Marit, who is supreme in the office, excellent marketer, saved me on a few occasions in the past from difficult situations. So, Mara, I want to thank you very much for that. Now, 1 minute, because the food's coming.
Yes.
Yes. And
you can continue. You can continue later on.
I just want to say to you something that Bruno said when he was talking in the Nolan conference. It's a message that Carter liked in Facebook as well.
Yes.
And he had taken it from St. Francis of Assisi. And I was actually, Bruno, I was actually trained by Franciscans. I was a member of the Franciscan order. And I knew this one, but I had forgotten it. And it's a message for you. This is where I am. Start by doing what's necessary. Then what is possible. And suddenly you are doing the impossible. Yes. So